So hi guys, the show Firefly. I have a rocky relationship with it, actually. So I will give you a bit of backstory because I am actually going to start watching the show, and all 4 episodes. I My initial plan is to go 1 episode per day and essentially watch the episode and film my reaction to it afterwards, what I think about it, and so on. I wouldn't actually, I mean, I was thinking about doing actual reaction videos and so on, but first of all, I feel like me sitting on screen and actually watching something, I mean, it's not that of a great thing. I feel like those are like cancer videos of YouTube. And then again, I'm not really reactive as such. So here's what I will be doing, and I will be watching 1 episode a day of the show. Sometimes maybe it might happen that I will miss a day or so, but I want to finish the show and I want to watch the show. And essentially, like, do a quick 5 minute video of me talking about the episode. So you may follow it and see what I think about it. I will be watching the film exactly after I'm done. So a day after I'm done with the last episode of the show, I plan on watching the film, and also doing a video about it. Before I actually get into the videos or so about the show itself, right before I am going to put it on, I do have actually a few things I want to get into. This is my Blu-ray copy of it. It is still unopened, so I have not watched anything of it yet. But I did actually try to start watching this show before. It was a couple of times when it was still on Netflix here in Sweden, and I just put it on, and for whatever reason I never finished the first episode. The first episode was like the first and the second episode, they were cut together, so I mean it as the first episode. Um, so and I was a bit bored by it, even I would say. But then 2 years ago, I finally sat down and I felt like, okay, no, I'm watching this show. I'm finally in the right mindset, and really, I really liked the first episode. I actually watched 2 next episodes, and essentially at that point, I, for whatever reason, felt like don't want to watch it. It's not the quality of the show itself and me not wanting to watch it, but I just didn't continue watching it. It's actually the same thing that happened to me with Doctor Who, where I started watching the first season of Tom Baker's run. I watched the first episode, I liked it, never continue it. So again, and yeah, I'm basically going to talk about it, and if obviously there is not so much about to say about a particular episode. Yeah, there's always something I can say, like give my opinions about it and note a few things, and obviously it will be spoiler full. And fun fact is, I did actually watch the film before I watched the show. But it's fine. I really like don't remember anything about it. Like, okay, now I think I do remember one thing, but like overall plot details, or I don't really remember what it's about. Even the first 3 episodes, there are bits I remember, but not that much. And yeah, I would like to say my goal is to watch 1 episode per day, and then film a video. But I have other shows to watch, and I do read a lot, and I have work and so on. So it might take me longer than that, but I am definitely watching it. I'm talking about it. After I am done with the after I'm done with the all the episodes and then film, I'm going to talk. I want to make a video talking about the show as a whole and the whole franchise. Um, I might actually pick up comics as well, and read them, but not at this point. I'm focusing on the series at first, and then the film. Like, this is my original plan, and then I might just go into the rest. Well, at later point. I have seen that there's a book somewhere and so on. So you know what? Actually, I'm definitely going to start watching it. So you know what? I might do a little unboxing about it because it's still unopened, and I will actually open it up and like give you my thoughts about the whoa, give you my thoughts about the insides and show you how it looks inside. I think, I'm not sure, but I think this might be like the 15th anniversary edition. So about the set itself, it has 3 discs, and those include cast, roundtable, audio commentaries, behind the scenes, featurettes, deleted scenes, gag reel, and audition tapes. And I am actually going to probably watch them because, yeah, why not? So, inside, it's basic. It's really nice. It is basic. Like, it's not something that is really special. Like it is a standard. Like, it's not bad, but if you wait a minute. Another show I am actually watching, which I named before, is Doctor Who, and I am actually buying the current Blu-ray releases, and I'm rewatching the show as a whole. I am on season 10 of, so the 3rd season with John Pertwee. Is it the 3rd one? No, it's the 4th one. And like this Digipack books, these Digipad versions, I prefer those. And the part of the reason, because I do have everything by Doctor Who, every Doctor Who episode and story that exists on DVD. The reason why I buy them is part because the quality of the picture is better. There are a few more special features, but also those packaging are glorious. So yeah, a bit of a sidetrack from Firefly. Hold on. So yeah, I will be essentially watching. My aim is, as I said, 1 episode per day, and I feel it's quite a good pace to watch the show, like any show essentially, because you allow it a time to breathe, and essentially, I could binge it up. I could really sit down and binge it through, but in my experience, after few episodes, it gets boring, and you don't have this energy to go on. So at some points I might watch 2 episodes in a row or whatever, but 1 episode per day, and essentially you build up this whole idea. Okay, so I will say that I'm aiming for 1 episode per day, but if it doesn't fall through, at least 1 episode per week. In that case, it at least holds up to the original transmission time. So yeah, it was a bit longer video in here because I had a few things I wanted to get through, and I see that they did include it in the right order actually. So it's the same order. It's not the order it was aired. It was order from I think it's the right chronological order, and I think I will want to rewatch it in the order it was aired actually, but I think I will stick to the Blu-ray chronology. So I am starting with the Serenity parts 1 and 2, and if this episode isn't, if Serenity part 1 and 2, if those are not cut together, so it's 1.5 hour feature instead of 2 45-minute long episodes, I'm watching both of them. So we started with Serenity. Ironic that the first thing, chronologically from Firefly, and the last thing, which is the film, both are called Serenity. So yeah, I am starting very soon. I'm very excited. I will watch it and give you my thoughts about it. Again, this particular episode is one I have seen before, but it was 2 years ago. So this is my last time starting this series, watching the series for the first time. So let's see.